and is insane in human versus undead. Infi doesn't stand a chance there. I think with Orc he has the best chances. Okay, without further ado, everybody, this is the fight for the final four. Fortitude versus Infi. Fortitude, the second best gamer in the world right now in Warcraft 3. His goal was, of course, the grand final, but Lin was in his way. Can a lower bracket run save him? And Infi, he came into this as the 16th seed, the last seed. He needed a tiebreaker tournament and a win over Ice Orc and Hawk to qualify for this. All of a sudden, he's in the final 6. And he's looking sharp. Sharper than yesterday. Where he kind of missed the start, to be honest. Yesterday. Oh my god, he got it. Infi got it. Denies the XP with the Headhunter. This is the level of play we can anticipate for the rest of the day. Here we go. He's getting punished for it though, as the end snare is coming in. That's one Headhunter down. Denied. Denied. Okay. Wow, Infi. I don't know what you changed in your preparation compared to yesterday, but it's a total 180. I got my mouth open already in awe of these early 3 minutes 45 seconds. 40 only 1.6. He went for a evasion creeping route on the left hand side, trying to dodge Infi for as long as he can, but he did not calculate in the possibility of a Headhunter lasted. A Headhunter down is a Headhunter down though, denied or not, but yeah, level 1.6 is pretty bad, to be honest. And it's 40 on one base versus Orc, feeding water elementals to Infi, who's now already level 2. Horrible start for Fortitude. And mind you, Fortitude might be the biggest threat to Happy in this tournament, as the last 4 best of 5s all went to the human. 40 is the last remaining hope for the human, but that lower bracket is gonna be quite something. The matchup versus Orc is what hurts him. That is why he's in the lower bracket. And Infi, he's the 4 race king. He can play whatever he wants against whomever he plays. Can 40 somehow stabilize? The rifles are coming in, which makes it easier to deal with wolves. The denies are starting to get there, and the Mountain King is coming. And then it's a one base tug of war. Chip damage is sweet. I feel like Fortitude's game plan has been ruined very, very early on with the lack of level 2 and the reduced presence in Infi's main. Nice little asset by Infi once again. The race for level 3. He might just get it. But with the addition of a rifleman here, the deny game is stronger than it was before. Still, Turtle unreachable. Level 3 versus level 2. And the level advantage is with Infi. Crazy to see. With the Mountain King out, is that a little momentum shift now? The momentum shift that Fortitude needs. Infi starting in championship fashion. Controlling the human in the early stages against the water elemental on this map is quite absurd, but here we go. 40, he decided to not go for the lab early. He decided to not go for an expansion early. He wanted to be aggressive, and Infi shut it down. Now what? Mountain King with the rune bracers? It's probably gonna trade it. But this is a lot of poison on the Headhunters now. Good scout by 40 might open up an opportunity. Do you need level 2 water elementals? I don't think so. But the thing is, Infi is not building... Oh, Shaman, right? It's Raider, it's Headhunter, there's no Dispel. And he really doesn't need that. I guess Fortitude wants Brilliance Aura level 2 over anything. And even later, with the right damage output, you can deal with Water Elementals even without Dispel. So Raider, Headhunter, and an early-ish expansion. No Raider lame thus far, going for an early defense upgrade. Is the guy on the webcam on the right the guy who sits in the middle of the car? Yep, that's Infi. No last hits this time. Needs to secure the turtle for the big consumable and level 3. Oh, wait a minute! Little bit of a shift in momentum here. Turtle's still intact, but Infi is forced into a town portal. Fortitude is gathering momentum. But, oh, is portaling without. Archmage waking up the creeps. Is Ansnet there? We got the big invul potion, which is fantastic, but throughout all this harass, the Archmage wasn't creeping. Mana, ironically, mana is an issue for the human. But he traded progress for shop control. Heal scroll, invul potion, 2 invul potions actually. But Infi's expo is up now. 40, are you in fighting shape already? Are you feeling confident again? We don't have the spell upgrade yet. These wolves are still scary. From the left hand side, Raider and Grunts coming in. Archmage trading a lot of hits here. Stomp on the rifles, hitting 5 of them. First rifle down. TC level 3. It was only a level 1 stomp, but maybe it did what it was supposed to do. Just storming in here. Where's the damage? Infi. Sorry, 40. Militia coming from the left-hand side, trying to pincer a little bit. Stomp again, killing... Oh, not another rifle. Forces a heal scroll, though. And the popo, and the clap. Wow. This is gonna be a lot of units falling, but who's gonna lose more? Range attack, first heroes help a ton, finally level 3, going for the water elementals, and the priest, the sustain, seems to be in favor of Fortitude. Der General is back in the match, getting a surround on the Kodo. Are you kidding me? At the fountain, is there enough damage? Or are you donating enough away? Invul potion. Does he want to stay in there? A town surround can be opened up soon with the priest. No, what? 40. What was that? Invul potion and town portal. And he's losing the hero. A huge blunder for 40. Just when he got momentum. He does he have the lumber to get the hero back from the tavern? Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is getting chaotic. Archmage back. But all the rifles are low. Infi with a huge supply lead. Mountain King, no more mana to work with. And the TC is healing up in the middle of the fight. Still providing an aura. Threatening another stomp. This is not looking good. Mountain King, invul potion. He gets it. Okay. Couldn't get the lid of the bottle. And just calls the game. Uh-oh. The favorite is struggling. Just another sip of coffee for Infi. 1-0 for the Iceman. This is not Lin, even though he might play like Lin. Kingfi, everybody. At some point during the tournament, he decided he might want to save on some prize money, as he's also the organizer of this tournament. And decided to win. But Fortitude, that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. Losing an Archmage with a town portal and an invul potion. I can see why you don't want to leave that position. He wanted to push. There was an expansion. He had to. He had to push. Also the early game. The early game paved the way for Infi. Just incredible. The Headhunter lasted ruining the creep route of the Archmage. A whole different game now. Echo Isles. Echo Isles, home of dwarves that throw hammers. Fortitude's loser's choice. This is a best of 5, of course. But a long way for Fortitude to turn this around now. He had some connectivity issues in his match versus Lin already. On this map. I really hope this doesn't bite him on the way to the championship. Does Infi have to change anything about his approach to the matchup? Not just yet, I think. Odin782, thank you very much for the 23-month resub. 23 Bezos bucks for you. Let's go. Farseer, Grunt Opener, Archmage on Fortitude. No MK. Bit more stability. And now we dance around the mercenary camp. Getting the Shadow Priest early is so big. Who has the faster fingers? Both want it. It's clear. And 40 got it. Dragging the attention away. Footy is suffering, but the Shadow Priest is the key unit in the early game. Heiner Müller 321, thank you for the 32-month resub. A little bit of healing in the early game is nice, but the Dispel is what really makes this unit key. Take one wolf away, deal with the other, drain the Farseer's mana, and get some XP. Whoa, whoa! Fortitude is playing 2 farm tech on Echo Isles? No expansion? Is that the lesson he learned in the game versus Lin 2 days ago? That it's too pushable. Here, of course, the question is, how did 40 prepare against Orc? He must have against Lin, but a very different style than Infi is playing now. We haven't seen a single Shaman yet, for example. Nice block, good chip damage. Infi wants the item, but it's really hard to get. Okay, little bit of momentum for 40. Things are going the right way. Even though he's still contested for level 2, wolves might help with that. Get the Warmill now. Last hit Archmage. Level 2 acquired way faster than level 1. I would say this entire game is working a lot better for the human than it was before. Lot of herd units. Oh, that Shadow Priest needs to heal itself. Wolf still chasing. These are some good skirmishes between the two. Pushing the limits. Shadow Priest might need a bit of healer. Can he force a resummon? Archmage is here. The block is on time. Oh, wait a second. Can't reach though. Enormous save by Fortitude if he sends the priest back to the main. Both heroes hurt. Shadow Priest hurt. Archmage with the Brilliance Aura gathering some more mana, and a new pair of wolves is chasing. These are some really, really, really good plays against each other. 40 woke up. Infi had a little bit of a slow start yesterday. This is probably now in the same case for 40. Mountain King, Sanctum, TC, Beastery. Oh, the wolf canceling regen may be a bit sloppy. It's crazy how people are all over Infi this and Infi that. So he plays multiple rays at the top level, so what? That means nothing, IMO. What really means something is being able to coil Nova like Happy does. That's the only true genius. When Infi can coil Nova like that, let's talk. Until then, please keep a lid on it. Great. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. Archmage is very, very well equipped with +8. Stormbolt, but no chance for a surround. Shadow Priest is burned through the mana. Grunts are still hurt. And Infi, is that an early expansion again? I think the expansion timing caught 40 by surprise. He must be scouting a little better than before. And then somehow find a way across the middle. Because Infi is zoning well. At the cost of a higher level Farseer, but that's totally fine. If you sacrifice something, Farseer levels, it's alright. Fascinating to see the difference in body language at Infi from round of 16 to today. Engaged, focused, close to the screen, lots of head and eye movement. Sweet Steve. Oh my god, he gets 2. Haha! Okay, 1 there. Chain Lightning got 1 kill. And that's soon to be level 2 TC. Big mana potion for 40 though. And that is a weapon of mass destruction. Infi, forgetting about an item here. But hey. Infi scouting again. Expanding again. Bit of creepcraft after lots of brawling in the early. With that, 40 is on a timer. Mountain King needs to catch up in levels. Archmage is not level 3 yet, just as he wasn't on Tidehunters. Ooh, a counter expansion maybe. Different approach. Tier 2 Expo. The Popo is here. Oh, and now he finds a way around. Now he scouts it early. Now he pressures it early. We got a game to our hands, everybody. Claws +8. Yeah, this Archmage hits like a truck in a second. TC inches away from 3. Can you fight against Storm 2? Ooh, Infi didn't even decide yet if it's Stomp or Shockwave. Shockwave for damage, Stomp for crowd control. I definitely favor Fortitude here in this position. But okay, double level 3 acquired. Expo almost up, plus a burrow ready. Fortitude is not expanding. He's bringing peasants, he's bringing militia. This is a huge do or die push. With the mana potion, with double heal scroll, and still a town portal, and that welcome gift Kodo, oopsie, Infi, misrally. That's a huge advantage now. Where is the best position? Rifles need to do more damage than they did before, using the peasants as meat shield. Raiders are attacking, but if Raiders attacking rifles, you barely even notice it. Priests on the other side, that's a whole different ballgame. Kiting game must be on point. Clap helps, Sorcerer Slow helps, Stormbolt of course helps as well. An Invo Potion on that big bull with 2 rings being nuked down here. Infi able to use that Invo Potion, but everything's about to drop for him. 3 grunts about to drop, 2 raiders. This looks like he's using Spirit Link, but he isn't. This is all Clap, but this was also the big mana potion. Now Archmage level 3 should be Aura, I guess. Town Portal out, multi-kill, 1. Oh, Infi saved so much! Infi saved 4 units on 0 HP, but is that enough? Shop coming up, Clarity running. Infi needs time. Infi needs time. So does Fortitude. It's Water Elementals level 2 again. He has still a heal scroll left. And this Archmage, guys. Look at him go. 6k damage already, including Water Elementals, that is, of course. And we're engaging again. Can't wait for the regen scroll. And now we're out of consumables. Outside of TC and Mountain King, they both have a mana potion. Who uses it better? Who plays it wiser? Who gets the better position? All about positioning. But there is some pressure on Infi's expansion. If Infi holds again, Fortitude's in trouble. He focused that TC a lot. I wonder if that's not a bit of wasted damage. But of course, controlling the bull is a key to success. Fortitude needs more kills. He did a ton of damage in the fight prior, but now he has to get the kills. And it's looking good. Rifle still in the skirmish. And that Mountain King hits 5 targets. Same goes for the TC. All right. But Infi, how long can you keep this? Oh boy, the stop was sick. He still gets the follow-up in, but Stormbolt on the bull. There is no shot. Gets the TC. Level 4 for Fortitude. But it's still neck and neck. Can this Farseer, alongside Grunt, save the fight? Infi is doing this, isn't he? He gets the momentum now. The TC might be gone, but the big dwarf doesn't even have bash. Inches away from a shop. Needs mana potions, I feel. Fortitude, 200 gold. Wolves are chasing. Is there no Dispel no more? No priest no more. Infi is smashing this fight. The sustain is too good. The hero focus may be a bit too big. Wants to go for the Farseer now. Hail Mary. And there's a clap with the potion. Both heroes gone for Infi. Playing StarCraft. Another raider goes down too. Momentum swings one more time. Grunt falling to Peasant on a Kodo. That's the Water Elemental back. Fortitude still with chances. Fighting like a lion. Tavern revive. Ultra expensive. We're going through the ringer. Four heroes. These human heroes are close to 5. Infi killing 2 more rifles here. And the expansion is running. TC back in 30. Now or never. But this is not an army that's seriously threatening buildings in seconds. If he kills the Great Hall, he can retreat and rebuild. Infi gives it up. Infi gives it up. We were inches away from a 0-2. From another Infi win. But Fortitude saw the way out. It's still a game about heroes after all. And he got his objective, down the dumpster. All he got is 2 rifles and 2 priests. And, of course, the heroes. Couple of peasants eliminated, alright. Problem for Infi is that TC is very underwhelming. Only level 3.7. Town Portal out now. Gets another rifle. That was expensive. We're back to one base. Extraordinary. Extraordinary performance by Infi, I would say. Lots of creeps on the map. TC can level. Triple ring. 15.6 armor. Can Fortitude acquire level 5 in the north? Or at the Murlocs? He needs it. He needs it. Farseer will get level 5 as well. If he pulls the Farseer to the side, this is not level 5 TC by any means, but it's getting close. I guess that has to be the game plan for 40, right? Get double 5 and fight. Especially when Infi, whoa, he's so greedy. Creeping the left-hand side without a TP, only with the speed scroll. And he's caught. Inches away from 5. One more time we go for the bull. Mountain King up top. There's no TP. Infi's greed. Will it be punished? Finds his way out with the stomp. Invis Wolves is the spell. 0.04 levels away from clap level 3. Police is coming in. Trying to run away. Fortitude shuts the door. Oh, not yet, not now. Go, 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 go. Stream, you can do it. Come on, do you? Come on, do you? Shark, swim faster. Swim faster. There we go. Ooh, okay. He got caught. Lost 2 raiders at the town portal. 1 rifle down for 40. Okay, we didn't miss that much. Level 3 water elementals, level 3 wolves, level 3 clap. It is a liability now for Infi to only have the TC on 4. But if he catches up, what then? $40. Made it to the shop. Double invulns. It's a lot about heroes. All that economy is wiped. He lost 4 peasants already at the bottom. Now only 6 peasants remaining. Wolves are cleaning house here. GTF RBZ. Thank you for the sub. There's still a lot of gold to mine. You can of course upgrade the towers so they can see the wolves. Ooh, he's now creating a wall. Wonder how he gets out of there, if he gets out of there. Oh, the casters are missing in this fight. There's no TP. Infi catches him with his pants down. Needs to rally them ASAP into the fight, but that's a lot of miss sustain. 2 rifles down immediately. Mountain King has no mana up until that potion. Grunts are falling as well, of course. 40 still has a supply lead, but the fight setup is the opposite of what he wants. Can't heal at all. Can't slow. This TC is eating the rifles alive. What a mistake. He forgot the casters in the base. Archmage needs to dodge that stomp. Invo potion here. It's all down to the Mountain King. Fortitude is losing his entire army. What a strike by Infi. He's barely losing anything. That was one of the worst fight setups I've seen all tournament. Everything without a position. And now again, we go for the hero kills. Farseer down. Archmage though. The potion is on cooldown. Can't get out. And of course with the hero kills, that is a lot of XP. TC5. The Mountain King swapped the potion to the Archmage, but that guy couldn't use it. Is there a way out? Wolf kill. No way. That Raider position has to be the way out. But if the Mountain King falls, what can you do? He realizes it a little bit too late, I think. And he's still surrounded with the grunt. That's it. MK dead. TC almost got an entire level. GG. Infi is leading 2-0 and is close to a top 4 finish at his own tournament. Infi is a god. We're all living in his world. How did he survive the fight at his expo? There were 6 units deep red. And he saved them all. He survived being caught without a town portal at the bottom left, even though 40 set up a trap with militia on the left and with the army on the right. The presence of mind to send the Farseer to the shop. But that was a horrible mistake by Fortitude. To not have the casters with him when he's out. The cool part is that if 40 had the casters with him, the wolves would have wiped the economy completely. Solid point. Can't argue against it. But then you can't move out. You can't get caught like this. If you only use half your army, you get got. Match points, Infi. The big hope for the humans is about to be eliminated. Human dreams, for once not ruined by undead, but maybe the horde. Lin threw him to the lower bracket, and ORC is about to knock him out. Nuts. Hammerfall is the next map. Thank you, Der Derbere, for the 2-year resub. Constant entertainment. Appreciate the constant support. Game starts, everybody. 40 has won the past couple of games between them, by the way. This is new. And we are live. Now, Fortitude, you gotta show us if you wear that name for a reason. If you're allowed to wear that name. 3 maps in a row versus ORC. That's what you need. I think Fortitude's performance increased from map 1 to 2. He needs a similar improvement from map 2 to map 3. A top 6 finish is by no means bad. But I got a feeling that a lot of people had Fortitude on their list for the grand final. Okay, someone help me understand Infi. The dude was dominant in the past and then kind of faded out and started memeing with random. Then a big tourney with a big prize pool comes in and he just dominates. Yeah, that's Infi in a nutshell. This is the 40 that just won a big tournament for the human. This is the 40 who eliminated or who killed Happy 4 times in a row in a best of 5. And he's down 0-2.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Other people doing the work for Happy so far. 1-0 eliminated earlier. Now maybe 40. Thank you, Moisan, for the 38-month. Hi, Blick. So what do we got? Again, a fast tech. This time, a little less greedy as we're going for an Arcane Tower, and I think that is absolutely necessary. How to consolidate. In the early game on Echo, everything was there. Shadow Priest was there, great blocks, good last hits. So far, he's under pressure, but the items again. +7 on him. And for Infi, everything seems fine. It seems to me that this super early expansion that Infi is playing is throwing 40 off a bit. Maybe the Mountain King is just too slow? Because this is all the time what Mountain King is building. Infi is clearly using for that expo. Maybe it's a bit more pushable though. Everything's so hurt. That Archmage inventory. RNGesus wants to keep 40 in the race, that's for sure. And Expo is running. With this Archmage though, and the timing, and the units all hurt, 40 has a big opportunity. Did he cancel all healing? Most healing. It is, as so often, incredibly fascinating how prior to the tournament we talk about Starbuck. We talk about Kaho, who arguably is still in the race. We talk about a returning 1-2-0 threatening, and of course Fortitude, maybe even Sock threatening Happy. And the guy who's one map away from the final four is a streamer. It's just incredible. Last hit. Okay. Scroll of the Beast, very fine pace with the grunt. But again, the positioning by Infi is extraordinary. In that choke, 40, he's trying to push as fast as he can. And he has to own that fight on low levels with this Archmage. But he's levels down. He's facing Wolves too without Dispel. That's a huge help for Infi. This push has to hit. This is a big commitment now. Footman being rotated out. One Rifleman not part of the fight just yet, but it might be working. Oh, kitchen sink. Kitchen sink Fortitude. Just a little bit more mana, but not much. This do or die. This is tournament life on the line. And you know what? He's hesitant. Moving back, moving forth. And this is all time. The Expo is up. Expo's up! Infi saves the raider to the side. Holds the position. Holds this avenue. Levels up. Gets the stomp now. And now he needs reinforcements. And hold one more time. And then we're good. And then we got Infi in the final four. It feels like Fortitude is running out of steam. What's realistically here threatening Infi's expansion? Faster reinforcements for Infi. Easier shop access for Infi. Levels in favor of Infi. All the advantages. Stormbolt prior to the stomp. Alright, catching one priest and just walks out. That Stormbolt didn't do much. Rifles caught on the right hand side as well. Water Elemental's not a big factor anymore. Deals with the wolves. That's good experience, but he's fighting in tower range. Hero focus, name of the game. Here's the level ups. Alright, but Farsia moved to the side. He's still alive, but out. Ooh, 40 is struggling. Hero focus again. Doesn't block. Can he reach? Chain lightning doesn't do much. Another Stormbolt necessary. Onto that Farsia. Is there enough damage? Rifles laying it in. Farsia down. 40 fighting. This requires some courage. Light at the end of the tunnel. But Infi's re-engaging. Shop is up. 40 needs mana. It's all about mana. But first the stomp is here. 40's losing quite a bit. The horde is running. But mana is ready. TC did heal up on the left-hand side. Coming back into the fight. This time we got no clap. We got bash. And this might be smarter. These fights are long. And Brilliance Aura 1 doesn't help you too much. What a scrappy fight. Infi's running. Infi's Expo is running. And once again, just like on Echo Isles, everything's hurt. 40, are you able to close it out this time? The bash change and a little bit of a faster timing is helping him tremendously. Did he just weather the storm? The shop is extraordinary. Gold advantage is obviously on the orc side. Farsia back in 20. Build a safety burrow so he's safe. 40 fighting for his tournament life. And clarities are his best friend. Infi, you gotta defend this with 44 food. TC again. Crazy tanky. But he's facing a Stormbolt level 2 this time. Expo still up. Retreat a little bit. But armies are getting bigger. And the effect of Stormbolt less meaningful. Outside of hero focus. Is Water Elementals 2 really the way to go? Expo at 50%. Did Infi just hold? With rifles and casters, you can fight really well. But killing buildings is tough. And he's getting caught. Infi confident again. That TC! With the triple stomp. Chain lightning on top of it. Archmage level 4 though. Lots more mana. Lot more hammers. We're bringing the toolkit. Grunts are falling. Speed scroll engagement. If a hero is falling now, the game is probably over. But Fortitude, he's losing dwarf after dwarf. And one more time, hero focus. But there's no follow-up. He has to abandon this position. 40, top 2 player in the world, is running out of steam. I can't believe my eyes. Hero focus one more time. There is no TP. Stomp for the damage mitigation to buy the time. Did he also pass the potion? No, but he can if he wants to. What's left? What is left? That's the end of the road. The Happy Slayer, the best human is inches away from tapping out. Where is the hope? The positioning on the Farseer is so good. He is always out of Stormbolt range. Or out of follow-up range. 40 was stubborn. He thought the rifle pushes all the way. No expo play against this. And this is the last-ditch effort. 16 foot down. Peons are falling. Alright. But at some point, you gotta escape. The position is great. But it only helps for so long. Infi holds his second base again. 11 food lead. Scary heroes. No counter expansion. Fortitude in dire straits. The humans in the world in tears. Infi is called the traitor of the human race. This result, of course, adds fuel to the fire. An arcane tower in that fight? Good point. It was very, very low on lumber though. And it takes a long time. Infi has all advantages in the world. Double heal scroll, invo potion, heal potions. Oh, Observer is lagging and disconnecting. I hope they got a backup. I really do. Usually they do. Should be a quick switch here. But seriously, how do you solve this puzzle? Did he not expect Infi to go full orc? Did he underestimate the orc matchup, or could he just not find a solution? Was this too one-dimensional? Were the rifle pushes too one-dimensional? Infilect as well? Infi's play was just as one-dimensional? Yeah, but he's winning, dude! The fuck? Yeah, I'm dominating my opponent. Let's just change it up. Fool. First we gotta figure out what's happening with this game. I really hope it's just about the Observer. Forty could have tried an MK opening. Could have tried Tavern Heroes. More casters. Expansions. There's like 8 different ways to play this matchup. To be fair, he didn't do the very, very same thing every single time. Infilect 2. Ooh, Flow TV says it ended but shows no results. Ooh, boy. This is either... Like, what do you do now? 40 didn't lag out. Oh, this is so rough now. Do you replay? Infi had every advantage in the world. But he was the one lagging out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell me we have to replay this now. Chat, imagine they replay this and 40 gets the reverse sweep. Yeah, in every... I mean, you could argue that you must give a regame, because otherwise, every player, when he's in a leading position, could disconnect and get the win. Wow, incredibly hard. Incredibly hard decision now. And if you're 40, do you want to give your opponent the win? In the biggest tournament of the year? Oh, this is incredibly hard. There's no way he's winning it from that. We've seen crazy hero focuses these games. Oh, I don't want to be in their shoes now. I don't want to be in their shoes now. Always drama. And again, there's only one player to blame for this. And that is Blizzard for not giving us resume from replay. Nobody else is to blame. No one. You can't win in these in this decision. You can't win. Whatever you do. I guess the best thing is replay and Infi wins. Then there's no discussion. Oh, thank God it's not my tournament. Yeah, what do you do? Warcraft champions can't build any resume solution. Not without help of Blizzard. There's technical limitations of Warcraft 3 that prevents Warcraft champions from doing it. And this was already forwarded to Blizzard. I don't know what it is, guys. And of course, I don't know if Infi lagged out, but it looked like it. You guys saw it early in chat. Hey, in the meantime, guys, we are nominated as the best non-mainstream streamers of the year at the earlygame.gg awards, and I think you can still vote for us. So with 2,000 people here already, ! Award. Get some votes in. AG? Yeah? They do? Bring that title home, everybody. Oh, wow, the giveaway is still in. Link me, it's exclamation mark award. There you go. I still don't know how many vote. I don't know either, but get them in case you can vote multiple times. We gotta do it. The Warcraft scene is small, so we gotta vote multiple times. Of course Infi is not deciding what to do now. They have admins for this. I almost inclined to text them. I can only imagine this being a huge discussion now. I don't know. I do not know what to do here. Living Dead 1337, thank you for the Prime. Get the Prime subs in, everybody. In case you are on Amazon Prime, you can give the sub for free. Once per month, and we gladly take that, of course. 6 a.m. in Chicago, but I'm glad I woke up for this. For this. Again, after today's matches, you get a little bit of extra on top. We're streaming Stormgate for the first time. Show matches of Ark versus Lix and Seiso versus Seron. People you should be very familiar with from the Warcraft scene. And we also stream the co-op 3-player versus computer with the hero unit alongside Dark and Phalo of the Phantom Aces. Thank you, Jurgitz, for the Prime. Can anyone play Stormgate? Good question. There's an open playtest from February 5 to 12. Yeah, I wonder who's arguing in what direction now? Of course this had to happen. Yeah, situation is pretty clear. Infi was inches away from a victory. Then he disconnects. So what to do now? Rematch? Rematch. Okay. Chat says it's the rematch. Starbuck says clear Infi win. Yeah, but then you can pull the plug whenever you're ahead. It doesn't set a good precedent. Azra says it's 3-0. Ultimately, rematch is the fairest. I would almost agree. It's a rematch? Okay, it is a rematch. Holy shit, that's some tension. Fortitude should watch the replay himself and then say if he gives up or wants the rematch. You should never put the decision in the hands of the players. Never. That is not fair to the player. Like, what do you do? You have the player to decide if he wants to be eliminated from the tournament or not. No way. No way. There's no winners in this decision. No, I strongly disagree with you, Starbuck. Has to be an admin decision. Players should not be involved in decision making at all. If they come forward without being asked, that's a whole different thing. But it should never, ever, ever, ever be in their hands or their responsibility to comment on the situation. That's what admins and judgments are for. Judges are for. Of course, there are winners, the viewers. That's right. Yeah, but whatever happens, let's unite on one thing. It is Blizzard's fault that we don't have the technology to resume from replay. This is only Blizzard's fault. It's not Infi's fault, it's not 40's fault, it's not WC3 Champion's fault, it's not the admin's fault. It's only Blizzard's fault. It is what it is. So apparently it's about to resume in a second. Not resume, restart. Oh, how do you approach this now if you're 40? Are you going fast expansion? Oh boy, here we go! It's happening! Rematch time! Ooh! This might save Fortitude's tournament. Yep. This might save Fortitude's tournament and the human tournament. Thank you, Slamka, for the 71-month sub. That's extraordinary. Same positions and probably same strats. Will there be better execution? Item-wise, you can't do much better than 40 did with claws and circlet and everything he got. Are there any adjustments? Infi clearly annoyed. Again, Farseer Headhunters, of course. Archmage Footman. And the 2 farms. Yeah, it's the same strat for 40. Same strat for both. Okay, 40 doubles down on the stubbornness. Plays the same thing 4 times. This is of course stressful for any competitor. Break in between the matches. You don't really know what's going on. Your tournament life is in the hands of admins. And is Infi getting deterred from this? He's been vocal oftentimes in the past. And I can definitely see him being emotional about this. Level 2 acquired with the last hit. Regaming the same way on 40 side as mana. Can see it that way too. This is now a rigged tournament. Infi is literally one of the organizers. Okay. Yeah, alright. That would of course be a foul taste as well. Oh, one of the organizers with the hugely disconnected. We just give him the win. As I said, there's no winners in this. Clemens, thank you for the 43-month sub. Ooh, that's a worker down to the wolves. Ouch. During the tech. That's annoying. Maybe a second? Oh, wow. That is not allowed to happen at all. Great early game for Infi. Despite the level 2. Oh, no deny either. The blacksmith isn't building. Fortitude, what are you doing? This game is a disaster. This game is a total disaster. And I was raising the question if Infi is maybe getting deterred from this break, but it's 40 who is making massive mistakes. Two farm tech is fragile. Very, very few footmen. No defend. Late arcane tower. Supply blocked and lumber blocked. At least he gets the MK out, but he's so lumber blocked, dude. His game plan was based on a super fast timing push. But Infi is playing it different, I guess. With a lot of harass. Not cleaning up the right hand side expansion. So 40 has a little bit more time. 40 still needs the first sanctum. And the first rifle as well. I guess we're back to where we were in the first attempt of this game, with Infi having a big lead. Lots of units hurt, but that's what heal selves are for. And it's the same situation. 40 stemming against the feet. The human race about to be eliminated in the round of 6. Expo, Infi, a little bit different here. Bottom side now, 6 o'clock. Thank you, Doing Work 89 for the 30 month. And 40 is struggling with level 3 big time. The few units he has hurt. Infi with a big army. Crazy creep speed, of course. All he needs is levels, but 40 got solid damage and he finds that expansion right away. This is the first time where he can cancel the Orc expansion, which is slow. Infi just found a way by contesting the entire time to get it up. And this time he decided to creep. The first big win for 40. At what cost though? We do have Stomp. Must be a TP. He has to get out. Trying to get a kill. Okay. But it's a 50-50 trade. Headhunter for a rifle, even in favor of Infi, I'd say. But that expansion was his lifeline.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
2 units killed again. 2.6. Big mana potion. I think Infi is in a position where he can relatively easy recover. And again, creep speed is barely existing. So 40 between a rock and a hard place. Literally at a rock. He needs to creep, but he's definitely slower and getting outscaled by Infi if we go for a creeping game. But he also has to push at some point because an expansion is coming up. Shockwave this time. Triple gloves. That's a lot of fire.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Needs to figure out that this is an illusion. We go for clap again this time. No bash. So how's the mana sustain? Level 2 water elementals again. Creep still involved in this. Priest being caught. And that's the first loss. In these fights, Infi was always at least 50-50. But that was with Stomp. Now it's Wave. But the utility items, look at this. TC.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Mountain King being caught. He has nothing to work with. Nothing. No mana potion, no heal potion. And there's another consumable falling in a second. Shockwave is doing a mad fine job. Wand of Mana sitting against the forward Mountain King. Nice. And there we go. What's this Mountain King without mana? He can't use a single spell. Is Infi just winning this here already? Mountain King hits the deck. I think this is just a clean affair. Call it 3-0, call it 4-0, call it whatever you want. But Fortitude from the beginning of this game stood no chance. Infi can do whatever. Infi can probably play with his feet. And he's gonna win today. He's untouchable today. This is dominance. You can argue that he should have gotten the win before, but now it's clear. This is the best outcome. We can play a best of 12, which is a bit odd. We can play a best of 11, and Infi would smack him. Expo up. And Fortitude finds himself in the same position. If there's a counter expansion, he still got a chance. If he got some levels, 40 still has a chance. But with Rifle Caster 1 base, with the Mountain King under leveled, I don't think there's a chance. And again, no consumables. Infi grabs them all. You know when you poke Happy and win a map or two against him, he comes back with vengeance. the MJ quote, and I took that personally. Infi took this personally. Clap is sweet. The heal scroll may be a hair too late. But he's also munching. He's going for the MK. He knows if this dwarf is dead, there's no hope. And 40 is losing the Mountain King again. GG! Clean 3-0. No shadow of a doubt who's the better player here today. It's this guy. King Fi, the Iceman, the 4-race king in the final 4 of TP League.